Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Daughter of the King, coming to all of you tonight, and this is a long-awaited Q&A video. So I checked my videos today, was going through them, and saw that the video I made asking for questions was put online exactly 2 weeks ago today. So I'm like, okay, then this is the day to do the Q&A. This is the day to do the Q&A. This is the day to do... That's kind of catchy, isn't it? Anyway, so I have all the questions written down here. I'm going to be answering them. So, and giving every person who asked a question a shout out, because that's how I roll. Let me get a drink of water here first. Oh, sorry. Ooh, a bit dehydrated, so I try not to chug a lot of the water. Okay. So, the first question, by the way, I did check my Twitter and my Instagram for other questions and didn't find any. So, yeah, if I missed any questions, I'm sorry. The first question is from Ashley P. Shout out to you, Ashley. She says, she asked, what is your favorite restaurant? What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years? And if you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? So my favorite restaurant would be, as far as like a sit-down, fancy-ish restaurant, like, you know, with tablecloths and things like that. It probably would be, let me think. There's a place we have here in town that is fancy, according to my terms. It's called Il Vicino, and I think it's Italian for something. But they make like artisanal type, like gourmet type pizzas, pastas, breads, salads, the kind of that come to your table, and they grind the cheese and stuff like that, and the pepper and all that stuff. To me, it's fancy. By my terms, living where I live, it's fancy. So, my favorite fancy restaurant would be Il Vicino. They have the best pizzas and salads there I've ever had. As far as like casual sit down, get your food sit down place, it'd probably be Bishop's, which is a buffet style, where you take your tray and your silverware and you go down the line and you get what you want and then you go sit down and eat. Bishop's would be my favorite place to eat. Next question from Ashley P. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years? Well, I think that my life is going to be very different a couple of years from now. And I don't want to say, I can say why, but I don't want to say why yet because it's not a definite for sure thing that's happening yet. I have a big plan on the horizon and big things on the horizon, but I don't want to mention them until I know for sure they're actually going to be happening. Because if they're not going to be happening, why even mention them at all? So I can't answer your question in as much detail as I'd like to, Ashley, but I see my life being very different in just a couple of years' time, but better. So I hope that type of answer satisfied you. And the third question from Ashley P. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Now, I automatically think of like appearance-wise, not like, emotionally and mentally. I was saying the appearance thing. And, I think if I could change anything about myself, as far as appearance, it would be my feet. I am ashamed and embarrassed of how my feet look. They're not gross or disgusting, but my toes are a bit misshapen, and I'm deeply embarrassed by their appearance. And so, only people that were present at my birth get to see me without shoes and socks on. I remember my nephew, he was like, 8 years old, he's like, He's like, Aunt Kimmy, do you even have feet? Because I never see you without shoes and socks on. Do you even have feet? I'm like, of course I have feet. That made me laugh. But, yeah, my feet and the shape of my toes and, yeah. Because I would love to be able to wear, sandals and flip-flops and, that kind of thing. And toeless shoes and that kind of thing, and my toenails are, not that nice, so, yeah, my feet are the one thing I would change about myself. Good questions, Ashley P, shout out to you. Next question from Joanne Davalso, love you, girl. She said, what are your top 3 movies of all time? Now, as I say all the time, my favorites, when it comes to movies, change so often it's hard to even keep up with which one is my favorite at which moment. So this was not an easy question to answer because my favorites change a lot. She said, what are your top 3 movies of all time? So I'm going to do my best to answer that question. I'm sorry I have to drink water, you guys. I feel almost like I'm dehydrated. So hang on. Okay. Whew. Alright, so top 3 movies of all time. These are movies that I when I think of the criteria for an all-time movie, it's one that I could watch 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 times in a row and not get sick of it and not want to shut it off. So, the one that comes to mind almost immediately is Apollo 13. I can't even put into words how much I love that film. Because, speaking of someone who was born after that whole thing happened, it's interesting to see what it was like from the point of view of the astronauts, the point of view of their wives and children, the point of view of the people at NASA who are trying to deal with this awful thing. And so Apollo 13, that's gotta be at the top of the list. Another movie I could watch over and over and over again, never get tired of, would be, let's see, I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to name a movie that wouldn't be all time. Another one here I could watch over and over and over again and not get tired of is, called The Trouble with Angels, with Hayley Mills and Rosalind Russell. That's one of the movies that I want to eventually get on DVD. I don't have it on anything right now. I don't own the movie at all now. But I'd love to get that on DVD at some point. But yeah, that movie, I just love it. And it's funny, and it's hilarious, and it's touching, and it's powerful, and it's moving, and of course, you all know I've adored Hayley Mills since I was in diapers, and wanted to meet her. My dream was to meet her for so long. The second movie would have to be The Trouble with Angels with Rosalind Russell. The third movie of all time, and I'm pretty sure this is one I can watch over and over again and not get tired of, would have to be American Graffiti. You talk about one of the all-time classic movies. I have such a bond with that film. I can't even put into words why. So I hope that answers a good one for you, gents. It'd be Apollo 13, The Trouble with Angels, and American Graffiti. Hope that answers your question, okay? Now we're on to Audrey Hepburn fan. She asked me 2 questions. She said, what is your favorite pet? And what inspired you to make this channel? By the way, I love your videos. I love you, Audrey Hepburn fan. Thank you for the questions. My favorite pet would be a dog. I don't know what breed of dog. I wouldn't want one that was too hyper and too, but I would definitely want like a lap dog, like a smaller dog, like maybe after seeing Leanne's dogs, Maui and Sully, I think it would have to be a Yorkie. I adore Yorkies. It has to be like a small dog. Favorite pet be a Yorkie dog. What inspired me to make this channel? The thing is, there was no kind of inspiration, unique thing that led me or inspired me to make this channel. I already had a YouTube channel, and when I got divorced, I wanted to get a whole new channel with a different type of videos than done before, and kind of have a new beginning. And I wanted to keep my original channel, but just change the name on it and a couple other things. And maybe you can do that now, but at that time, I didn't know how to do that, and it wouldn't let me change my email address associated with the channel, and I had all kinds of problems with it, and I just thought, I'm just going to scrap this and start fresh. So I'm going to make a whole new channel, connect it to a new email address, and start from the beginning. So that's why I made this channel. So there was no big inspiration, it was just a matter of, okay, I can't keep the channel I have because of this and this and this, so I'm just going to start doing it. So I did. And then she said, by the way, I love your videos. Thank you, Audrey Hepburn fan. That's very sweet of you. Emma asked me a couple questions. The one she asked me first was, why are you so amazing? First of all, I don't think I am. I'm not amazing in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a regular person. I'm not amazing in the slightest aspect. At least I don't see myself as amazing at all. I'm sorry, guys. I got another drink. I'm sorry. I'm so thirsty. Actually, I'm not sorry, because I can't control my thirst. So, if you see me as an amazing person, number one, thank you, that's very sweet of you. Number two, it's because of the difference that God has made in my life. Being a Christian and being a follower of God, He is the cause, and He is the reason for any amazingness. Him and my parents are the reason for any amazingness you see in me. So, hope that answered okay. So, thank you, Emma, for the question. Alex, love you, girl. Alex is awesome. I have to admit, Alex, I am a bit jealous of you, because I never have, and probably never will, be able to go to Disneyland or Disney World ever in my life. And the fact that you live so close to Disney and can go there whenever, so jealous of you. Okay, Alex asked me, shout out to you, Alex, do you want kids or pets? And she gave me a cute little smiley face. So smiley face, back to you, Alex. I am, at this point in time, with who I am right now, I am not good with kids. I'm just not. I mean, I have my nephews and my niece, but, I am just not good with kids. I'm not. And I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. The reason is because if you're babysitting, watching a child, and I'm using the babysitting example for now, but I understand what your question is. You are responsible for that child. If that child drinks poison or something, or swallows pills from your medicine cabinet, whatever happens to that kid, it's on you. If that kid dies, hurts himself, herself, whatever, it's on you. You can't pass it up to nobody else. It's on you. So to me, kids represent this huge, enormous burden and weight of responsibility that falls on my shoulders. If I'm onto that kid, it's my life in the balance. So that's how I see kids. It's and there's a lot of love and joy and wonderful things that come from having a close relationship with a child. Don't get me wrong. But kids, to me, when I think about kids, I think about a huge, enormous weight of responsibility on my shoulders to make sure that kid doesn't hurt themselves, doesn't get into trouble, doesn't do anything wrong, because it's my butt to do. So, would I ever want to have kids? I mean, if I was married and settled down and knew I could do it, then, yeah. But right now I can't see myself as ever wanting to have a kid ever. Pets, of course I want pets. Are you kidding me? Yes, I love animals. I have a soft heart for animals. When I go to a person's home, I greet the animal first, then the person. If I go to a party, I'll find where the dog or the cat is and sit with them and for the whole evening. I am an animal lover, so of course I want pets. Right now, I have chosen not to have a pet because my future is unknown. And a pet is a minimum of a 15-year commitment. And I cannot say that 15 years down the road, I'll still be able to financially care for the animal. If a dog or cat I don't get sick, I can't afford to even get myself taken care of sometimes. Myself and an animal. So, I want kids. I want pets down the road, but not at this current moment. So, thank you, Alex, for the awesome question. And next we're on to Cry Bunny. Hi, Cry Bunny. Shout out to you for the questions. She says, I'm new to your channel. I'm sorry, I gotta get a drink. I'm sorry. I said I'm not sorry because I can't control my thirst. That one gets put all over me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so shout out to Cry Bunny. She says, I'm new to your channel. So far, I think you're so sweet, and would love to get to know you better. That's awesome, Cry Bunny. What's your view on LGBTQ? What's your favorite kind of fashion style, and do you collect anything? So, my view on LGBT, I have gay, lesbian friends that have, in a way, been better friends to me than straight friends. I have great love for LGBTQ people, I'm sorry. I'm not, my vocabulary is not politically correct, I'm sorry, but I have great love for the LGBTQ community, and I've had gay and lesbian friends that have been better friends to me than straight friends have been. So, I have great love for them. There's some LGBTQ people I've met have been some of the best people I've ever known in my life. What's your favorite kind of fashion style? I'm too poor to have a fashion style. Are you kidding me? I can't afford to have a fashion style. But if I did, I've heard one thing in my time on this earth, and that is, life is too short to be in uncomfortable clothes. Too tight, too binding, too scratchy, too itchy. Life is too short to live with uncomfortable clothing. So it has to be comfortable. Bottom line, it has to be comfortable. If the sleeves are too tight, if it's too loose in areas, it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna pay money for clothes that I'm not comfortable in because I'm the best me when I'm comfortable. If I'm in comfortable clothes that look nice on me, that's when I'm my best and my happiest. And why not put that forward, Why not be in clothes that make you feel like you can be who you are and not think, oh man, the sleeves are so tight. Oh, I can't, they're tugging in my arm. And, oh man, this pants are just a little bit too small. Why? Why would you do that? So I would have to say my fashion style is just comfortable. I mean, look pretty, of course. I'm not saying we're, crap, but look pretty, but it's got to be comfortable. It's got to be something I can breathe in, move around in, and not be focusing on, oh man, this shirt is so itchy, or oh man, this sweater is just too tight, or because I'm not relaxing. If I'm having those thoughts, I'm not relaxing. I'm not being the best of me I can. And last question from Craig Bunny, do you collect anything? Oh boy, do I. keychains, polished rocks. Let's see. I know I have more. Keychains, polished rocks, stuffed animals, anything Sophia the First. What else? Oh, Hot Wheel. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hot Wheel cars. I think that's it. Keychains, polished rocks, stuffed animals, Sophia the First items, and the other one I just said I've already forgotten. So hopefully that answers your questions, Cry Bunny. Thank you for checking out my channel, and thank you for saying I'm sweet, and hopefully this allows you to get to know me better. Next question from, I hope I'm pronouncing this name right, Ariel Rito? It's R-I-T-O. Ariel Rito. She said, will you do a makeup tutorial? Yes, I will. I've never done one before because I'm not good at it. I'm sitting here with the mirror in front of my face like this, and you guys can't see what I'm doing behind the mirror because you can't see it. So I'm not good at positioning the phone in a good way where you can still see me and I can still have the mirror here. So I'm bad with that whole thing. But because you asked, Ariel, I will do a makeup tutorial. Maddie says, asked again, what's your views on gay and lesbian people? Love them. Love them. Just incredible people with so much love and so much to offer the world. Love them. Okay, next question from, hope I'm saying this right, Naomi22 Fun Channel. Naomi22 Fun Channel. Shout out to you. And she said she asked me a bunch of questions, starting with the word favorite. Favorite color, favorite candy, favorite chocolate, favorite app, favorite YouTuber, favorite Instagrammer, favorite Twitter, favorite TV shows, favorite movies. That's a lot of favorite questions. So, here we go, Naomi22 Fun Channel. Favorite color, rainbow. Favorite candy would be, Starburst, Skittles. Favorite chocolate would be, for like chocolate, like chocolate bars would be, Reese's Pieces or Three Musketeers or Milky Ways. Favorite app would probably be, favorite app. If it's like social media, it would have to be Instagram. Favorite game app would have to be, probably Solitaire Arena. Favorite YouTuber. Okay, now this one is hard because I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. But one that comes to mind would be, let me think. Oh yeah, my favorite YouTuber right now that I'm just obsessed with is, Just the Spam. And if you're interested, I can link her channel down below. She has over 100,000 subscribers. She doesn't even know I exist, but she is a young mom with a growing family, and her and her husband just bought a new to them home, and it's beautiful. And so her channel is just amazing. Justice Fam. If I remember to, I'll link it down below. I'll make a note of that, so link it down below. Hang on a second. Okay. So that's my favorite YouTuber. Favorite Instagrammer, probably gotta be Missy Ball Monroe. I love her pictures. That woman is amazing, amazing Instagrammer. Favorite Twitter, that one is, she said favorite Twitter, alright? Twitter what? Twitter account? Twitter person? Twitter, what? But I would have to say, it's gotta be, it's no offense to anybody else, okay? No offense to anybody else, but it's gotta be, Ashley. I think it's Hello Gorgeous? Is that her name? On Twitter, @Hello Gorgeous. I'm not sure. I'll try to link it, put it down below. I'm making them that too. Okay, there we go. It has to be her because she, number one, Ashley's just awesome. And number two, she has gone out of her way to make sure that I know I can talk to her if I need to. If I'm having a terrible day and I'm just awful, I know that she's the one I can go to right away and message her on Twitter. So she has opened herself up to me and said, hey, I'm here. If you need to talk, I'm here. If you're having a hard time, let me know. So she has been the one on Twitter to really come through and said, hey, I'm here for you. And so I have to say she's my favorite person on Twitter. Favorite TV shows, Prospectors, Highway Through Hell. What else? I think I it. Prospectors and Highway Through Hell, the Weather Channel, Sunday nights. Prospectors comes on at 9, Highway Through Hell at 10. Amazing shows. Favorite movies? I'm looking at my video cabinet over here. The Moon Spinners, awesome film. And Parent Trap, classic. Let's see. The Goonies, gotta love the Goonies. American Graffiti. Of course, Frozen. Let's see what else do I have over here. Clueless is a good one. I don't own that one, but Clueless, Trouble with Angels, Apollo 13, I already said American Graffiti. Yeah, that's just to name a few. So hopefully that answers your questions, Naomi. And on to the next one, Emma Jensen again. What do you like on your pizza? When I order pizza from Pizza Hut, it's gotta have a hand-tossed crust. I prefer the hand-tossed over the pan. It's a hand-tossed crust. I know Emma's not asking me all this, but I'm gonna volunteer this information. Hand-tossed crust, large size, hand-tossed crust, light on the sauce. They kind of pour the sauce on a bit too much at Pizza Hut, so light sauce. I would either get a pepperoni lover's pizza or a supreme. So it just depends on my mood on that. Whenever I'm ordering a pizza, if I go with pepperoni lovers or supreme. If I get the supreme, no mushrooms. So that's what I get. So that's my ideal pizza. Hand-tossed crust, light sauce, pepperoni lovers, or supreme. Next question. Or shout out to you, Emma, for that question. Next question from Mariah Patrick. Will your dad ever appear in your videos? No. I've said before many times in previous videos, my dad does not want to be known on YouTube or any other social media. He refuses to allow me to tag him in any photos. He refuses to let me mention him, like if I'm out to eat with my dad and Lois. He refuses to let me say I'm out to eat with him anywhere. He wants to be kept private and away from the camera at all times. He will never appear in any video of mine. So shout out to you, Mariah, for that question. Next one from Leslie F. She asked me, what's your favorite pet? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite season? Then she also added, I just love your videos. I can just tell you're an amazing person. Leslie, love you, girl. Love you. Favorite pet would be a dog. It'd be a Yorkie or a small dog. Favorite color would be rainbow. Favorite season. Now, I used to say spring. Because I love spring. It's like a new beginning, a new start, flowers are blooming and trees are getting all green leafy stuff on them, and the air's getting warmer, and it's a beautiful time. But my hatred of bugs and insects has gotten stronger every year I've been alive. So I no longer say spring, because spring is when the bugs come. So I say fall. Fall when the bugs start to die their horrible death, and I rejoice with glee at their death. So fall. The air gets cooler, the leaves start falling and they crunch beneath your feet, and it's a time for you know the fall, the autumn, the autumn time is coming, and for me, what autumn and fall really mean is Halloween is on the way. So when I feel the air getting cooler and crisper, and the leaves falling, and also the leaves turning amazing colors before they fall. Oh my gosh. To me, that's just like, okay, cool, Halloween is kind of coming. I like Halloween. Don't ask me why, but I just do. So yeah, my favorite season's fall. And where she said, I love your videos. Thank you, Leslie. I can just tell you're an amazing person. I think you're amazing too. Thank you. Megan H. Shout out to you, Megan. Ask me some questions. And I'm sure I have to get another drink. Megan, okay. Megan H. said, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened in your life? What do you think you would do in life, or how would you react if you were a really famous YouTuber with millions of subscribers? If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel? Can you please do an everyday makeup tutorial or just a makeup tutorial in general? And she gave me a little smiley face. So Megan, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened in your life? I was thinking about this, about what was, is there one funny moment that sticks out of my head, like the funniest moment that's ever happened to me in my life? And, I can't think of one, honestly. There's not one moment that stands above everything else as the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Not one moment that sticks out to me. So I'm sorry, I'm making I can't really answer that. What do you think you would do in life, or how would you react if you're a really famous YouTuber with millions of subscribers? I think that, I don't think it would change me. I'm the same person now that I was when I had 5 subscribers. I haven't changed much. I try to do better, videos, make sure the lighting is decent, and make sure that, I look not too horrible. I try to, I don't, having over 1,000 subscribers hasn't really changed me. So I don't think a million would either, or millions would either, but, how would I react? I'd be astounded and stunned and grateful and in shock and happy, I think. Yeah. And there's nothing I would do differently, really, because I'm the same person. I'm not going to change because I have more people watching me. I'm still going to be me, because being me and being real to who I am is what's got me here. I haven't, I made a video years ago when I said I felt pressure to change who I am. I felt pressure to look a certain way, act a certain way, talk a certain way. And on that video I said, I can't promise to be dressed like I'm gonna go out and do shopping on Rodeo Drive. I can't always look like I'm gonna be meeting the Queen of England. I can't always be a certain way, because that's not always who I am. And people on that video commented and said, we like you how you are. Don't feel like you have to be a certain way for us. We like you how you are. So I think being who I am and being real to who I am, being the real me, has got me to this point. So why would I change? So hope I answered your question, kind of, Megan. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel? In the U.S., I would go to California. I've always dreamt of going there, always. And the other place I would go in the U.S. would be New York, because I'd love to meet Joanna Balso and stalk my celebrity crush. Outside the U.S. would be Australia. I have my sister, my unbiological sister, lives there, and I swear that one day before I die, I will go to Australia and meet her. And then Megan said, can you please do an everyday makeup tutorial? Or just a makeup tutorial in general? Yes, I've had people ask me that. Yes, I promise you, sometime soon we mean between now and April, I'll do a makeup tutorial video for you guys, okay? And the last question are from Hector VW1. Hector VW1. He gave me 2 questions, but I answered them one at a time. First question, would you ever go blonde? OMG, yes. I have wanted to go blonde for 5 years. Yes. But I've had 2 separate hair salon people tell me it's a bad idea, it's a bad look for me, it wouldn't work for me, it would ruin my hair, so would I go blonde? Heck yes. The second question he asked me, the last question, is the hardest one for me to answer, but I'm going to be honest and not, make up a fake answer. So he said, are you still friends with Leanne Live? The honest answer to that is, I don't know if I am or not. We had a basic, a falling out type of thing that was all my fault. It was 100% my fault. I acted wrongly toward her, and she kind of put the brakes on everything, which I totally understand. It threw me for a loop in the moment, but looking back, I totally understand why she did what she did, why she made the decision she made. So it was my fault that our friendship ended. It was my fault that she and I are no longer speaking. It was my fault. I'm not going to go into details because it's nobody's business what happened. If she chooses to share it, then she can. That's up to her. I have no problem with that at all. She can share what happened if she wants to, but are we friends? Am I still friends with her? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. I do know that even though I made the mistake I made, I'm not going to say what it is because it's somebody's business. I still love her. I will always love her. She was the type of friend I had never had before. I'd never had someone I felt that comfortable with, that I could be my real self around, my insecure, neurotic self around, and she put up with a lot for me, and she shouldn't have had to put up with for me. And you might think, well, Kim, you're kind of, making yourself sound bad. I'm sure you weren't that bad. I was. Believe me, I was that bad. I'm not going to say how, but I just was very neurotic and very, I was a mess. But she accepted the mess that I was and loved me anyway, and nobody else has ever really done that. I will always love her. And if she ever decides to resume our friendship, which if I was her, I don't know if I would love that. I almost didn't answer this question. I'm just not going to answer it. I'm just leave it off because I don't want to go into the whole thing. I don't want to deal with all that, so I'm just not going to answer it. But I thought, no, because I need to say something. I can't just hide from this issue forever. So, I no longer watch her videos. I'm no longer subscribed to her. Because she, I need to get on with my life, and she's getting on with hers. So I have not talked to her since, I would say, very early in January was the last time we spoke. And, yeah, I have not spoken to her since then. So, are we still friends? I don't think we are. But again, I want to stress, it's my fault. She did nothing wrong. It was my fault. I'm the one that messed up. I'm the one that made the mistake. It was my fault that our friendship ended. And because I was relying on her too much and coming on too strong, and she did the right thing by putting the brakes on when she did. She did the absolute right thing. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you for watching. If anyone asked me questions that I did not include, I'm so sorry. The best way to send me questions, if you want to send me questions, is on Instagram. Just use the hashtag AskDOTK for Daughter of the King. AskDOTK. Same thing on Twitter. Hashtag AskDOTK. I'll include your questions in my next Q&A, but I did check my direct messages on Instagram and on Twitter. Didn't see anything. If I missed your questions, I'm so sorry. And I do want to give a shout out to Kimmy B for making me laugh. Her comment was awesome. Kimmy B is like, I think we know everything about you by now. I'm like, yeah, you probably do. So that comment made me laugh. So shout out to you, Kimmy B, for the hilarious comment. I love you all so much and appreciate you all so much. And until next time, this is me, Daughter of the King. Peace out, guys. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.